here we are with the final two. You see them, right? Right, Sam, Snowy's muted.
Period.
But here they are.
Hello.
I don't know why Snowy's doing Yahtzee, but okay.
Let Snowy do Yahtzee.
Neither of them have been nominated the entire game, so they haven't played any role or any active role in an elimination meeting. So if you're watching this way after, here they are. They've played the game. They're still here, and it is now their job to convince the jury that they played the game well. So I'm gonna give you guys access to the jury stuff. And then, if the jurors are there, which none of them are there, we'll have to ping them. We'll join the VC. Alright, can you see the jury
Yes.
text and voice?
I can see it.
Alright, join that. Is it lit? It doesn't let you talk? Hold on. Connect, speak, video. Okay. If you leave and rejoin, should work.
Oh.
Love
Does
that
it work
for
now?
us.
Oh.
Alright, jury, get in here.
Oh God.
Get in here. Yeah.
Hi, Colin. Hi, Aaron.
Hello.
A bit for a few people to
It's
join.
been a fat minute except for Aaron because I just saw you in theater right room.
But MCC.
Hi, TCC.
Hello. I don't even know who the final two is. Who's the final two?
Me and Snowy.
Oh yeah.
Sam and Snowy?
Yes.
Alright. And I know who I'm voting.
Oh God.
To get to win or to get eliminated?
To win.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
You should definitely choose me.
Oh, I feel like I know who he's picking too.
I'm doing Yahtzee.
I know.
But I'm using multi-twitch because there's one POVO. Probably not. Look at.
Is that everyone that's gonna join?
You can DM some. I can DM Ace if he's.
You could do that too.
Just spam ping Ace, you know.
No, I'm not a spammer. The only time I spam is if it's for the 20s. It's for the.
I think Air's already doing it.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised, so that's fine.
I'm
No,
doing a bit of
I
training.
actually like DM'd him, being like, "Ace, come to the jury VC." And now I shall wait. Oh my god. VTuber Ranboo? What the what? VTuber Ranboo? I'm sorry? Wait a damn minute.
You got the notification for random.
Yes, the one ping from Logan.
This is how focused I
Just
am
a
right
single
now.
ping.
To MCC.
I'm helping.
This is a better ping, honestly.
That's one message, so it's still one ping.
Nah, we need. I think we need just a few pings. Ups.
Do we have VTuber Ranboo? Do we actually have VTuber Red? I don't care about.
Come on, Ace, get online.
Yay. Oh, I was about to say we also need cash in here. I just realized. Oh wait. Oh no, they're pre-jury. Never mind.
Oh,
Or I don't know. Oh no, it's just Rambo with face cam. But I'm watching one of the POVs that have Rambo. Woo. MC starts in 1 minute.
Yushki here.
Yushki.
Now.
Hello.
What's up?
Oh, Ace is out right now.
Where is he?
Oh my god.
He just knocked out.
So we have.
Okay,
TCC,
I have a question.
Colin, Yushki here.
Yushki has a
So,
question.
2 minutes before we start.
Be seeing that.
In case Ace and Mayo want to join.
Logan, I don't know how I got past the elimination round that we were in.
I'll be on God. I voted Yushki for elimination.
Yeah.
I think people just didn't realize on how much of a threat I truly was not. Because you tried to you made myself as a big threat when I truly wasn't.
Yeah.
I didn't even see Logan as a threat, honestly.
Then
I
why'd
was-
you vote me out?
I was thinking about voting Yushki, and then you sent me a long paragraph telling me how pissed you were at me and how I was being stupid and acting on my emotions, and that pissed me off.
You never answered what I said, so I wasn't sure. I thought you were basically just trying to ignore me, because you were voting me out anyways.
No, I was.
TC
I
has
was
started,
thinking
and now I
about-
have to wait because
I was already
the
thinking
thing is
about
blocked.
voting
I'm
Yushki, but
upset.
Sammo, the one thing I don't get, why
No,
did you
what the
just like
frick?
we had the numbers with Ace, and then you
Okay,
just
okay.
vote us all off.
No, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what happened there. So basically, I think it was Mayo. It was either Caden or Mayo, but Caden was the one who spilled the beans. Basically, he said Ace was trying to break us all up from the inside out, and so
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I voted Ace every
I
time.
didn't get fan favorite.
And so I heard about that, and then Mayo told me the exact same thing. And so I was like, all right, if two people are coming forward with this kind of information, then that means surrounding myself with Ace is not a good idea.
I
Why
voted
didn't you
Ace
tell me
every
this?
time.
Because I thought you were working with him.
Okay.
I wasn't.
I thought you knew. So
I
didn't
didn't.
tell you it was you. I would have told you if I didn't think you were like that.
Who's the
close,
first
but I thought
jury
you were.
member?
I'm just
Everyone's
gonna
getting server
progressively
muted.
server
I'm
mute
so sorry.
everyone who isn't a finalist.
Me and Yushki just now talking. This is like Reviver season 1 all over again.
Okay. I'll let Snowy and Sam do an opening statement. Who wants to go first?
Do you want to go first, Snowy?
I don't know.
Okay, then I'll go first.
Okay.
Alrighty. I'm in the middle of doing my makeup, so. Anyways. Hello. Hi, everyone. Hope y'all are having a great day. So basically, I walked in the game knowing about half the cast. I knew Yushki, I knew Ace, I knew TCC, I knew Snowy, and let's see, who else did I know? I think that's everybody. Everybody I can name off the top of my head. Oh, and Air. My bad. Sorry, Air. But I knew about half the cast already. And then by extension, some of them already knew Logan, and so that kind of widened, I guess, the people I was surrounding myself with at the beginning of the game. So I knew from the beginning I wanted to play some kind of underdog, not underdog, but like under the radar game. Because if all of these people quickly out themselves, like during the whole Caden thing, if anything, the whole Caden incident was like helping me stay under the radar and not make myself a target since I won that first Shogun. And so I just kind of having Yushki and Ace and having Snow surrounding me, I knew that I would be safe for most of those rounds. And so I didn't really see a point in making too many connections with the other, I'm going to say side, because at some point there were sides that were made, that were solidified, and we both knew of each other because of all of the Kaden and Ace and Yushki drama. That was very entertaining. But I basically knew almost everything that was going on, and I knew who was getting put up for elimination and who we wanted president. And when we had numbers, we were able to control that. And from like day one, me and Snowy had like an F2 deal. And he was basically the only, not the only person, but one of the main people that I trusted for most of this season. Because basically whenever anything happened, we always had some kind of backup plan just in case that never worked. But we never really needed the backup plan because most of the time everything really went to plan. Let's see. I didn't really start picking up my game until I'm going to say around final 6 or 7. I want to say it was 6 or 7. And that was when I believe I won another Shogun comp. And then I think I got president the next round, and that was the first round I think I was ever not safe. And the entire time, me and Snowy were never nominated. But the one time I was not safe, I was elected president, and then that was whenever I believe, who did I put up that round? Does anybody remember who I put up that round? Okay, good talk. Anyways. So basically, I just put up whoever I wanted, and me and Snowy were always like on the back lines, kind of discussing with each other what we would do after so and so got out, and how it would help our game, and how it would hurt our game, that kind of stuff. And Mayo was also, I guess, another person in our alliance that we had along the lines, and with like I guess us three kind of sticking together the whole time. We were able to control most of the votes throughout like final 7, final 6. And we were able to push Ace and Yushki out because they were already targets to begin with, because they were like trying so hard in like some of the competitions. And I knew that since I've played like orgs with them before, they already knew most of my tactics, and I had been talking about it in my confessionals a lot, that I wanted to get both of them out because I knew that they would be targeting me if I made it any further with them. So there was that, and they got out. And then in this last, like basically the home stretch, it was when Mayo, I had a conversation with Mayo, and he screenshotted it, and it was basically me saying like, hey, Snowy's pretty much a threat. He's guaranteed to win if he goes to final 2 with you. It's like, so what are we gonna do? And like, obviously made some kind of like final 2 deal. And so I had already assumed that him and Snowy had a similar conversation, but it was never like, we never addressed it, or it was never like confirmed. And but whenever he got a strike for screenshots, that's when I kind of like automatically knew that he had sent it to Snowy. And so Snowy proceeds to message me saying like, oh, did you get, those screenshots, or did you happen to get screenshots from my DMs? And because I got some of yours basically. And I'm so sorry, but Mayo never sent me anything. I just kind of, it was just kind of Snowy coming forward. And oh, my AirPod died. Hold on. Basically, Snowy came forward and kind of admitted that they had that same talk. And I was kind of able to, I guess, plant the idea that Mayo went against us both and was trying to like mastermind final 3. And now I'm here. But I would have taken Snowy to final 2 anyways if I had won. So Boom. Thanks.
Um,
I'm sorry.
is it-
Joey.
No, it's fine. Oh, okay. So, hi. Uh, so I came into the game, like, with connections like Sam did, but, like, not as many, I don't think. I knew Yushki and Sam, and Ace, and Mayo. I think that was everyone. Um, but I wanted to, like, build a game on more than just that because I knew that they'd stick together, which is why, like, me and Sam, like, tried working with Caden to try and, like, flip onto Ace. But, like, at some point it just kind of caved in because Caden really couldn't control himself the best. Yeah. And I think around Final 9 was when, like, I wanted to not be just, like, floating and voting correctly and things, and, like, want to go for, like, Shogun more often. So that was the Dare one, which I tried to, like, give to her because, like, I needed some sort of, like, backing, like, as we went forward, because I thought that, like, there was a core alliance between TCC, Yushki, and Ace, or, like, they were all connected in some way. So I wanted to, like, build the trust with Ace there, and then the Shogun after, which was with Yushki. I made sure that, like, I had my say, so then either I got who I wanted safe, or someone else would have Shogun, which kept, like, Sammo safe for that round. And the round after I actually won Shogun. Yeah. And then, like, the rounds that I didn't win Shogun, I made sure to win Arsonist, and then eventually President when, I couldn't. Arsonist wasn't an option anymore, and, like, in the late game between 7 to 4, Sammo wanted TCC to get, like, fourth. No, yeah, to get fourth, and Air to get final 5. But I knew that TCC was closer to Sam than she was to me, so I needed her out, and, like, was able to get her out through Sam, like, earlier, so then I could move forward knowing that Air would, like, have my back more often, if that makes sense. And then in the final Shogun, I was having conflictions about whether to take Mayo or Sammo, because, like, Mayo didn't really have as much as an upfront game. Like, he was always put up, but, like, put up in a way that people knew that he wasn't going. But I don't. Yeah. But, like, there was still the final 2 with Sammo, and, like, we just picked together the whole game.
We really have though.
There's nothing I can really say that, like, differentiates us.
We had, like, basically, like, almost the exact same game, which was just kind of, like, under the radar, won everything, because we got at least, like, 2-3 Shoguns, an Arsonist, President, and then never got put up for elimination.
And every move that we made was from both of us talking about it and making sure that it makes sense.
It was like every time a move happened, we're like, okay, so what do you think? And we would just kind of converse.
So I think I don't really know. I guess I believed that Caden would be a good idea, and I got TCC out earlier than Air. But other than that, I think me and Sammo played very similarly. But I did stand on one leg for 2 hours, so that is something Sammo didn't do.
Good point.
That's everything.
All right. Colin, would you have a question for these people?
These people, he said.
Yes, these people. Colin, do you have a question for these people?
Alright. Shit.
Colin?
Alright. Hello.
Colin?
I would like to ask a question to both of you, and this one is explain why the other person does not deserve the win.
So for me to say that Snowy doesn't deserve to win would basically say that I don't deserve to win because, our games are scarily similar. So I
Alright,
kind
so it's you.
I think the only thing that was different about our games was Sam knew more people going in, but that was still like only one or two more people. I don't think that's really an argument.
Yeah, and then like by extension, since like I knew you were kind of thrown in with us, which is great.
Exactly. I think Sammo, it wasn't really her fault, but she wasn't in the final Shogun as long. But
Oh yes.
yeah, other than that.
I texted Snowy right before I dropped, and I was like, I'm gonna throw a dog. I gotta go.
But like we always had in mind that we were making it together.
Basically.
So apart from that,
I think I replied to it in our alliance chat basically, and it was from, when was it? What was the day? It says, August 9th. And that was like day 1 or day 2. And it was like, you and me, M2 dog, I don't care what happens. And like, I mean, it worked.
Oh. Okay, can I ask the backup question then, right? Is that allowed?
Sure, why not?
Okay, favorite cheese?
your cheese. I think camembert when you like bake it and like you can like bread it and then bake it, and like that's a good cheese.
It is good cheese.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I'd probably have to say like Munster. Munster is like really good cheese.
Alright, that's all I have.
Okay.
Okay, who's the next Logan, you want to ask a question to the finalists?
Sure. Alright, so real quick.
Oh my god.
Listening to both of you guys state how your games were very similar makes it hard to ask a question because I feel like you guys are just gonna answer the same way. But because honestly, I'm on the fence, even though I said I knew who I was voting. At this point, I'm not sure. So, Sammo, shut up. Damn, I don't know what to ask. If if you guys had to change your strategy in any way, you have to. How would you change your strategy to maybe do better? Smiley face.
Smiley face, he said.
Smiley face. So, just to formalize it, if you had to change your strategy to maybe make your game a bit cleaner or better, what would you do? Smiley face.
Smiley face. That's a good question. I think if I had to change my game at any point, probably, I think it was whenever. I wish I had won Arsonist a couple more times, just because I really liked the whole point of that. No, like tried more in the Arsonist competitions, because I know in some of those I purposefully didn't like try too hard or do that, or I just sucked ass, which is purely on me because I'm stupid sometimes. But some of those I wish I had tried, I guess, harder. just to kind of have some more of an influence on the game. And I guess that's it. Because other than that, oh, sorry.
No, keep going.
I was like, well, other than that, it was mostly just through my connections with like Snowy, Yushki, and Ace, and Mayo was like how we got people out, and like figuring out who we wanted to put up for president or arsonist and all that kind of stuff, and how we would work from there was kind of how I played it, and was kind of playing it a little safe. And I feel like playing it a little bit more risky would have made my game, I guess, a little more fun. Although I probably wouldn't have lasted longer. I probably would have just had more fun in general.
What do you mean last longer? You're in the final 2.
No, like if I had like played riskier, I would not have lasted longer, I think.
Alright. Snowy.
I feel like something I should have like tried more is like defending people who could have like helped me later on. So like if I like tried the campaign harder for like Caden or like you, then I could have had more influence later on. But again, that would have been like Sammo said, it's like playing riskier would have put a bigger target on my back. And yeah, it's not something I was willing to risk like that early on.
Well, I still have no idea who I'm gonna vote. You guys suck. I guess that's it. I'm gonna listen in more because I just wish you guys would come out to me more because you guys made this hard because I feel like I've been on the bottom ever since I was voted out, so I really don't have any idea on what any of your guys' strategy was in this game. So I'll try. Yeah, I think that's it. I hate both of you.
Oh my gosh, thanks. That's
Ace
so sweet
isn't here, so Yushki, you want to ask a question?
Yes, I would. So first off, Sammo, this is exactly like freaking Reviver Season 2, why do you never talk to me? No, Season 1, why do you never talk to me? Second off, I have one question, because I, yes. Also, I love your profile picture. Like, it was, yeah.
Shut up,
Love
stop
your,
talking about the profile picture.
no, it's a great profile picture.
I hate it.
So, how do you guys feel that you have burned bridges or voted off allies in this game? And how do you feel like you dealt with that well?
Are you saying that I burned bridges or like if
No,
I
I'm
did?
asking both of you.
No, I know. Are you saying if we did or like do we
Yes,
think we did?
if.
Oh, I think definitely burned one bridge, which I like. Yeah, I felt bad about, but like, it was like I felt like I was being called out, and it wasn't my original. But he was like
Draw
actually.
moment.
He was actually. He sent me like a long text, and I literally told just about everybody about it. I was like,
But you did.
I kept
Sorry, I
TCC
just
because
started looking at
TCC
Air's
was
screen.
like one of my bigger allies. I didn't really know Logan as well. And then he had like the only time you had messaged me was whenever you wanted to be president, and you know I went with it. I voted you president. You got what you wanted. And then like you hadn't spoke to me at all after that. And then I switched your roles, and I gave you and I gave TCC safety. And then you're like, "What are you doing that for, man? I thought we were like bros." And I was like, "Dog, you haven't spoken to me since you got president, man. I don't like." Dog, come
Air,
on.
you're still sharing your screen.
And I was, and like, I could have handled that better. I'll give myself that. I could have handled that a lot better.
I think, to be fair, I do think you were playing a little bit more emotionally with that vote than you were strategically. Speaking air, man. Why is air here, man?
No, that was Colin.
That wasn't even air. That was. I think that's air. I thought that was air doing that because that's something he would do.
Nah, Air's server muted.
That's so funny.
Also, Air, stop talking on Hangouts.
Also, okay, so I know you say I voted more emotionally, and to an extent I agree with you, but to another extent I don't, mostly because I had numbers already. I had Snowy, we still had Mayo, we still had TCC, and even though TCC was closer to Yushki, I felt like since Ace was gone, in my mind he didn't really have any more allies other than TCC and myself. So in my eyes I was safe.
I guess. I just feel like you should have realized my position and how I was pretty desperate from the fact that I think me and Yushki made the elimination meeting go on for quite literally around
45 minutes.
45
Yeah, it was
minutes.
so much fun.
Oh my gosh.
So much. You guys should
So
go
I
watch
think
it
due
after
to the
this. Like,
fact,
it's all on YouTube. It's like 48 minutes. I watched the entire thing, and only then I realized that my microphone was actually really bad.
I'll go watch it tonight.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
get some popcorn.
Colin.
What is that? The iCarly soundboard? What the fuck?
Well, I mean, I guess I can't really blame. Oh, Snowy, did you vote me out? Did you even vote?
I actually I don't think I did for that one. There was a thing.
You don't
Hold
know.
on. I'm scrolling up. What
You don't
what was
remember.
that? What was that vote?
You don't
who was it?
remember if you voted me or not? Am I really
No,
that
I voted
unimportant?
Yushki there. I made a thing where even if
What was the vote?
someone-
Wasn't it close? Wasn't it like
3-2.
Yeah, it was like a 3-2 vote.
Yeah. So, you guys suck. Well,
I know.
I don't even know what question we're on here.
yeah, I don't
You're
know.
on question
Sammo just
one.
started talking about my elimination. I'm like, oh, I should talk about that because I'm
Yeah, that
so
was
mad
that
about
was
it.
so much fun. That was like.
Well, he asked about what like bridges I burned, and that was the only one I knew that I had burned for sure.
Oh yeah, and then I talked when I wasn't supposed to because I was mad.
Okay, so that was my fault then. Sorry about that.
10 out of 10 elimination meeting in my
Alright,
opinion.
I'm just gonna progressively server
oh.
mute everyone again.
Okay.
TCC, do you have a question for these people?
Sure, I guess. I don't know. I don't necessarily have one for Sammo because I think we did even though we didn't really talk much, I think that we were okay with each other since I knew that some people said that I didn't really do much, so I was like meh about it. But but I have a question for Snowy, and which is why did you want to get me out in the first place?
I think the only reason was because we hadn't really talked, and I felt like Air was I had a chance working with Air and getting a vote with siding with Sammo, because I really didn't know where you stood with a lot of things. So it was just a safe move to trust that Air would be with me rather than you.
Then I guess another thing, I guess for the both of you, who did you originally want out? I guess not necessarily first, but at some point.
At some point, at the beginning, whenever we had first started, I think it was the very first Shogun comp. I got a message right off the bat from Caden saying that if you keep me in the game, you'll keep blood off your hands and you'll keep you safe through this whole thing. I was like, what? I was like, who is this dude messaging me out of fucking nowhere? And I didn't trust him from day one. And so that was the person who I originally wanted out first. And I told Snowy about it, and I told Yushki, and I told Ace, and I think I told our whole group chat basically. And we were
because I also got the same DM from you, I think a while ago. So I was like, yeah, no, that's a big threat.
But who?
Keep going. No, so I think when you said you got one, and then I think when you told the whole group chat, I then got one, and so that became a bigger issue. So I was like,
yeah, because I was
we
how
both
many
had
other people Yeah, because at that point I was like, how many other people did he DM? Like, am I the only one that he's like promising safety to? Like, if so, he's playing like the entire field, and like, you know, like that's straight up a threat. Like day one, like that's girl. That was a whole trip, but it was funny.
True.
Like wait, was the question who I wanted out?
Originally, or like throughout the
Um,
game and whatnot.
yeah, I feel like like right near the beginning, I wanted like Ace out because he was playing like a really. Him and Yushki were like co-leading that whole alliance group chat thing. I didn't really want to like risk them getting late game because I knew that like if that whole group got to the end, they would have just won every challenge and like then they controlled every vote. So I needed to make sure that Ace and Yushki went out early, but not so early that someone else could like take control of an alliance and then just pull numbers together just like they were. Which is why I tried to like work with Caden, which didn't work, but it was a first attempt, and like it tested like Sammo and Mayo, and like got them closer, so then we could work closer later on, and like I knew they wouldn't betray me. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, let's work backwards here. Ace, do you want to ask a question to the finalists?
No, I just got here.
Hi, Ace.
Yo.
Are you awake now?
Yeah, I'm here. I went out to eat.
Oh, I love that for you. What'd you eat?
Yeah. I had wings and I had mozzarella sticks.
A mozzarella
Yeah.
sticks go hard, though.
What?
Mozzarella sticks go hard though.
They do.
And it, whose was ghost eat a dick? Hold up. Did anybody else see that?
Wait. So
No, somebody's channel thing was, or somebody's nickname was Ghost Eat a Dick.
Okay. So do you have a question, Ace, or?
Not at all.
Oh.
Alright.
Alright.
Then we move on to Air. You finally get to speak, Air.
Yay.
Ah!
Oh my god!
Fucking finally. Okay. I told Mayo I would ask a question due to our conversation. What is your favorite cereal and what is the best cereal?
Favorite cereal and best cereal? Ooh, okay. Favorite cereal. I want to say probably like Fruity Pebbles or Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Snowy, what is
God.
yours?
Well,
there is one answer to this question, and it has already been said. I said it in my elimination speech.
Oh. Just give me a few minutes.
You have 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. If you do not say, I'm not voting you.
I've got it.
What is it?
I know what it is.
No, it's
It's the fucking wheat thins, the little wheat,
No,
the shredded wheat.
There is a final answer.
It's not there.
What?
Never said
Please
final
DM me
words.
your final answer in 20 seconds. Alexa. Okay,
Oh,
I don't know what my
God.
fucking Alexa
How
is.
the fuck?
This shit wasn't even fucking. You have to DM me an answer.
Hold on.
I literally said it's already been said.
Yeah, I'm trying really hard. Oh no. This is not a good day for me. Is it Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Sammo, final answer. I need it now.
I said Samuel French is mine.
All right. Well, you both got it right. Now we're gonna have to go to a tiebreak.
Oh,
Son of a bitch.
Let me think here. All right. I have an amazing way we can decide this.
I swear if it's a fucking
it's a very great game.
Colin, listen.
Whoever gets the highest score, I vote for.
Son of a fucking bitch. I'm not fucking.
I'll do
And if you
Tetris.
and if you guys can beat my score, then I will also vote you twice because
Oh, let's
I
do it.
can.
Sammo, let's go right here.
Right here, right now. This is the only comp that matters.
Fighting face as vote.
I'm just a god at Tetris.
This ad is not skipping.
Damn, bro, just get an ad blocker. SMH my head.
Wow.
The ultimate competition for Air's vote.
I literally only do good in Tetris comps. Whenever there's a season Tetris comp, I win it.
Untitled Lenses. Wonderful.
I still love in fucking theater when I was the only point I got was in Tetris, and I was like, I'll take my Tetris score and go fuck myself.
Okay.
How the f... This game's
We're really
gay.
just gonna spend the next, 20 minutes doing Tetris for this vote.
Yup.
Wow.
Can we do the Tetris after the...
No, it's very... Fine, we're doing a wheel then.
I would... Wow.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh.
No,
Wheel.
not the wheel.
Spin wheel with names. Wheel random name picker. Alright, let's... Sammo and Snowy. Let me screen share this. Okay. I'm also in there because I'm rich and famous.
King.
What if it lands on you?
Then I don't vote. I just
Why do
never
I have
vote.
2 W's?
Oh. Okay, is everyone ready?
Mhm.
I'm going to spin the wheel in 10 seconds. Alright, 1 second. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
He said in 10 seconds. In one
Oh.
second.
Oh. Well, I apologize, Snowy, but I'm going to... The wheel has decided its fate.
The funny wheel has chosen.
Though, how about we just tie the vote and make them play chess?
Stop it.
No. Okay, is that the end of your questionnaire?
I got one more.
Okay.
That was my question. It was complete silence because you just had to say.
Okay, yeah, you're being server muted again. Mayo, do you want to ask a question to the finalists?
Sure. Okay. So you guys obviously want my vote. So I just want to know, what is your favorite Pokemon? Because this was my answer. None of you get it, I'm voting myself. So
I know this. Hold on, let me get a picture.
Hold on. I couldn't hear anything you just said. Say that again.
what's your favorite Pokemon?
My favorite
The
Pokemon?
right answer.
Yeah. Levani is just... I have an emotional connection to Levani because, he really carried me through Black 2, and it was just an emotional game. I had a Reuniclus and a Chinchino and then a Levani just destroying everything, and I needed that mental.
Not on it, but next to me, so I couldn't get the ball.
I'm sorry, Snowy, you haven't got my vote. Sammo, your turn.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I'm trying to find the fucking picture. What the fuck? I don't remember the name of it, but I was like, never mind. Okay. I'm gonna send it in the jury chat. This one.
It's an alright Pokemon, but again, not the correct answer.
Jeez.
So, none of you guys are going to be getting my vote. I'm going to go into confessionals and vote myself.
Well,
Well, okay then. I would say to do your speeches now, but you kind of already did them. If you guys have any closing statements to say to the jury?
Closing statements. Honestly, I just kind of had fun from the beginning. The whole E-chain was like my favorite thing about the whole season. That was so funny. Thank you, TCC, for starting the E-chain. That was great. That, and then I don't know. That's basically it, I think.
A closing statement. I mean, I'm just glad that me and Sammo could stay loyal. I mean, I'm glad she didn't turn around and nominate me. Or like something like that. I don't know. I had a good time getting connecting with Mayo again because the game that we didn't really he got out in 2 rounds, so we didn't really have that much time. But it was nice to get it was nice to know people.
Period.
Alright. This concludes the jury questions. I'll now progressively unmute everyone.
You didn't just serve
Oh,
you, by the way, because I muted on my own.
Can I speak? Yeah, I
Yes,
can
you can
speak
speak
now.
now.
Air, when
I
you
vote
screamed,
Mayo
Air, when
to
you
win.
screamed the second you got
Ah.
unmuted, I was dying.
I'm
I
pretty
am
sure
now
everyone was, to be
He was
honest.
just like, ah!
And I shall continue to watch MCC.